Yes, what's up everybody, it's PaigeMcClendon here coming to you with another video. Okay, so as y'all can see from the title above, we are going to be looking at, okay, so it's two things, because I want to look at what needs to be released, what you need to cut off like right now, what's being released, whether you cut it off or not. That's kind of what I want to look at, okay? And then bring some things to the light. Remember, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it, baby, okay? But as you guys see, we do have 4 piles. The first pile is going to be this Crest Scope mouthwash. Pile 2 is going to be this little can of glitter. Pile 3 is going to be this Hennessy, baby, okay? And then pile 4 is going to be this snack pack pudding cup, okay? I can hear somebody literally asking about, what are the decks called? Nah, I'm not gonna say nothing about which deck is underneath. Go based off of the items, okay? So again, we're gonna be looking at what's being cut off, what you need to cut off, what you're not seeing. And just, you know, whatever comes out. And again, you guys, timestamps are going to be in the description. That's where they are, and that's where they'll always be, along with my links for any donations. You know, they are appreciated, but never required, but appreciated, okay? So you guys can look in there. I think I have my PayPal and also my Cash App. I would say my Snap Cash, like what is a Snap Cash? But my Cash App is down there as well. And yeah, thank you for everyone being here. You feel what I'm saying? Whether you're new or an OG, your presence is welcome. P loves you, okay? So yes, you guys pick intuitively, and I'll see you guys at your pile. So pile 1, ooh, my voice. So pile 1, you guys did pick this scope. Some of you guys have a grandfather as a close spirit guide, or like that's one of your ancestors that is very like prevalent or very like around you. Someone's name could be George here. I also got the name Danielle, Danny, the letter D. And also Stephanie, but doesn't have to be. So if you're new here, P likes to start off, P is me, P likes to start off with some specifics, and then we go into the general. Okay, let me take a sip of this water. So pile 1, can P be honest? Okay, this is a person for some of you guys. A person or persons, but primarily I'm picking up on a person. I really feel like either y'all family has warned you about this person. It's like other people that are close to you have kind of told you that they get a weird vibe from this person. I don't know if they're talking about your spouse, another feminine female friend that you have, or a guy friend. I don't know. But there's a lot of like, they put a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm hearing an ancestor really come through and ask, why haven't you caught up to this yet? It's like, the signs are there. This person has to go. For some of you guys, this person could run track. They could have a long ponytail in right now. Hold on. There was something that was coming through. Yes, I keep seeing someone, if they run track, they likely do hurdles or they do the 100-meter dash. Okay. Someone could be an air sign here, Aquarius. I'm gonna try to find out for those where that resonates. There's something here. I feel like you guys are actually bigger than the people that are around you, and I don't mean to say that. Like, you have more potential, and these people could be your downfall, or their behaviors, or possibly, yeah, I keep getting a bad influence, and I keep hearing bad taste in the mouth, literally. And then we got the 99% kills germs. Some of y'all, I'm not gonna say some of y'all, this person has bad breath. When I look at this, I think of someone could be in the medical field here. Someone could gamble a lot. Someone could also be from Cincinnati, Ohio. Your area code could be 45202. For some of you guys, this could be like a spouse. I don't know if y'all recently just took a trip or if you guys are planning a trip with this person, but I feel like the red flags are there. I'm literally seeing the Facebook post with all the red flags. The red flags are there. Some of you guys have been picking up on it. But I feel like mainly the other people around you, whether this is family, your mom, whoever the fuck, honey, they've been picking on it or picking up on it. Like, it's like they're getting it and you're not. And the fact that I just kind of said, and that's so crazy, splitting the deck, we have the moon card. Yeah, you guys, listen, there's like some illusion around people that are in your environment or somebody that you guys have in your environment, and I'm hearing from spirit like you need to cut it out and you need to wake up. This is not going to be for everybody, but I'm so serious. For some of you guys, separate message. Some of you guys might need to, oh, I don't know. I don't like how that just came out, because with the moon right there, I thought of mother figure, and with the Emperor coming out, I thought of father figure, Cancer energy, Aries energy. This could have something to do with your parents, but if that resonates, take it. If it doesn't, you know, I don't even want to tap in. I'm more so picking up on, like, I don't know if this is like a relationship, I don't know, but let's see. More on the story that I was just talking about. What needs to be cut out, like stat by pile one? What needs to be released or cut out? We have the Strength card, Leo energy, the Four of Cups. Ooh. Some of y'all need to stop gossiping. And we also have the Eight of Cups. So we have Cancer energy again and Scorpio energy. Okay, what's going on here? And we have the Nine of Swords. Give me 1 second, y'all. If you guys have a friend group that is a little bit lower vibrational and they're kind of like bringing you under, because I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. Some of y'all be gossiping a lot, or like there's a lot of gossip around you, and there's like a need to be above the influence. That's for some of you guys. So for a lot of y'all, it is having the strength to break free from whoever these people are or these group of people. But I'm also picking up on an energy of, if you guys are finding yourself gossiping all the time, you know, gotta tell me, you know, a little gossip ain't, you know, it ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? A little something, you know, we gotta be dual. But it's almost like the way this is coming up, if this is not your energy, it's like a overpowering, like, you know how you could have a friend, like when they call you, they're never really talking about their next moves, business moves, or nothing like that. They're always gossiping. Like I said, a little bit here and there, you know, we like a good juicy, but it's like this is all this person has to offer. And if it's not that deep, I'm just getting an energy of what you need to release is whatever this Four of Cups energy is. So whatever right now is making you feel bored. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you have outgrown some people, and it's like, it's time for you to go. Like, it's really just time to kind of like break free from something that I feel like at one point in time was very comfortable for you. But at this point in time, it's like, I feel like you guys are bored with whatever this is. This could be people, this could be maybe an old way of living, something a little bit more lower vibrational. I just see where you guys are outgrowing a certain stage of your life. So if that is the case, then let's walk the fuck away, period. Like, if you are outgrowing friends, family, relationships, honor that. Because I feel like with you continuing to hold on to this false image, ooh, I did not mean to say that, but it came out. It's putting you in this Nine of Swords energy. And I'm going to clarify that. Some of you guys feel like you can't have better, or you can't find better, or that's a fear, whether this is around friendships, a best friend, or even around a job. For a lot of you guys, this could even be a job. Whatever you guys are holding on to that you really aren't even happy with, it's almost like there's a lot of fighting for something, but you're not even content with this. Like, you don't even want to be here. It's like, you don't even want to work here. You don't even want to be with this person. Or like, it's almost like this tree is not bearing fruits anymore. This could even be just moving locations. There's a real big energy of, ooh, I don't want to say what I just said. Somebody's ancestor is definitely cutthroat, like mine. But I just heard, stop being a coward. I'm sorry, but literally tap into that strength. You guys are bigger than whatever this Four of Cups is. And I feel like you guys know that. But it's like, let's stop sitting and let's start taking action and doing. Let's start walking. If none of that other stuff resonated, there's a real big energy of what needs to be released is the fear of the unknown. Because staying in this specific energy or this place, whether this is energetically or like I said, physically, all it is putting you in this Nine of Swords energy where it's like, I keep getting somebody being scared to take a leap of faith, you know, take a chance. But the more you stay stagnant, the more anxiety starts to build up within you. So it's like, can we just get a move on it? That's literally what I'm hearing. Whew, why this Four of Cups? Why this Four of Cups? Some of you guys gotta stop. I'm hearing like release this whole pattern. Oh, I just heard rhythmic pattern. This pattern of talking but not doing, okay? Excuses. I'm hearing emotional excuses. So that lets me know that there could be past things that might not have worked out. Maybe even things that have been said to you. It's almost like there's something that you guys still haven't maybe disconnected from fully. And I feel like it has something to do with your emotions. This could be resentment, whatever. And that is causing you to fear moving. For some of you guys, it's almost like there's a connection here to a person. And because there's like a codependency here with this person, even though you feel like you could do better and you're not really getting what it is that you want, it's almost like some of you guys want to move, maybe break up with this person, but you're not doing it because it's like, this is all you know. It's like a comfort here. It's a staying still due to a comfort. Not liking it. Why the Four of Cups? What needs to be released? Why the Four of Cups? We have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. With this Seven of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, I'm getting two different storylines. Aquarius energy, and we also have Capricorn energy. Three different storylines now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Either you guys' energy is coming up as two-faced, or there is someone in your environment that is two-faced. And it's almost like there's two sides to this coin. And for a lot of you guys, this could be like a friend or someone that takes petty jabs, and that needs to be released. Because I'm hearing that y'all naturally don't have that type of energy, but because you've been putting yourself around this person, it's almost gonna suck you in, okay? Another thing I'm picking up on, there could be a connection, like a relationship, a love interest that has been juggling you in another option. And I feel like this is something that you either suspect or already know, and there's no judgment. And I am hearing, why are you settling for this? Why are we sitting here letting this person literally have fun with you and whoever else when you could be moving forward into this is giving new moon energy, into this new energy, new relationship, new friendship. Whatever you're holding on to, it's not it. And I feel like whatever this is, oh, another thing, third storyline. If none of that resonates, there's a lot of like, I feel like you guys have this creative mind and you're always thinking about what you want to do next, but the action part of it is not really coming through. There's a lot of strategizing, but we need to start materializing. So actually taking the action that we're thinking about, the plan that we're making up. Maybe you guys aren't really making a plan. There's a lot of like, I want that, I see the vision, but it's like, okay, you see the vision, but where's the plan to get there? Where's the steps? Like, you got to start moving a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to get where you need to go. And it's like when you guys don't do that groundwork, it begins to create anxiety. This is when you start to think like, dang, like I should be a lot farther along. This is when things start to pile up. A lot of like releasing the procrastination type mentality. Like if you want things to get done, you're going to have to come out of whatever this energy is. Okay, give me 1 second. What does my power one need to release? What does my power one need to release? What does my power one need to release? We have the Six of Cups. And we also have the Queen of Cups. Give me 1 second. This could be resentment towards a mother figure. What's going on here? Or a tie to a water sign. This could be that relationship I was talking about. What needs to be released? There's something that you guys aren't seeing. When I look at her, I think of like her having these things on her ears. So it's like she really can't hear what's really going on. Give me 1 second. What does power one need to release? Wow, we have a lot of cups here. We have the Five of Cups and we have the Eight of Pentacles. You know what's crazy? pile 1, and take this as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, because this is not going to be for everybody. Because some of you guys are definitely doing what it is that you're supposed to do, and this is going to be lucrative for you in regards to business. But I'm not going to lie, somebody here is working a career field or carrying something out that has to do with work that I feel like, I don't want to say it's not going to work for you, but it's like there's something better. And there's a lot of holding on to whatever this is, when if you would just take that leap of faith and even like mature a little bit and like let that go so you can walk into something better, you will be a lot happier. For others, whatever this 6 of Cups and this Queen of Cups, something else that I'm picking up on is you guys are very loving and very caring. And, ooh, give me 1 second, because this 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy, why the 5 of Cups? Yeah, you guys are very loving and very caring with this Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the King of Wands. You guys could be empaths. Maybe you guys attract a lot of narcissists. I don't know. I'm picking up on an energy of you guys overextending yourself because you're naturally this Queen of Cups. And it's almost like you guys always get, and I hate to be so like, you know, boom, boom, but I'm hearing shit on. It's like this constant cycle where the things, it's almost like you guys put energy into things that are not putting energy back into you. So a lot of people take from your energy because you're over giving, and it's good to be loving and caring and to give, but it's like the way this is going down, it's like, no, like we're giving a little bit too much, and that's why we're stuck in this cycle. I also feel like you guys have been in a certain cycle due to being stubborn. It's almost like you know you need to do more. You know you need to maybe make some adjustments, cut some people off, make some cuts here and there, get a little bit more discipline, but yet you decide not to. So what I'm hearing, y'all gonna be mad at me, but there's a need to stop living in whatever this facade is and start facing what it is, because I feel like y'all already have the answer to what needs to be cut off. It's just, let me see, what's really like causing them not to cut these things off. I don't know if this has something to do with the past. 6 of Pentacles. I'm picking up on like ego. Some of you guys feel like it's almost like you guys are living for other people instead of living for yourselves. And some of y'all might not even realize this, but it's like, when are you going to start doing what you want to do? You don't have to do what everybody else wants you to do, okay? What is this? The biggest block here. The 8 of Swords. So what is their advice? Pile 1. Yeah, look at that. The Chariot and the 2 of Cups. It is time to really get the fuck up. I'm literally getting someone sitting down, sulking, holding on to things from the past. You know what I'm saying? Stuck in their emotions. A lot of sitting, not a lot of doing. A lot of high expectations, but not really being realistic about what's going on. A lot of potential being wasted. We need to come out of that energy, because you guys will, it's like you're naturally abundant, but you have to apply yourself a little bit. I see you guys being able to make passive income. I see you guys for people who have social media businesses. I see people following you. I see you guys coming out on top. I see you guys having more energy. I see your fashion business coming to light. It's a lot that's gonna like literally take flight for you, but you have to get the fuck up. Literally. And with this 2 of Cups, something else that could have been coming through when I was talking about, oh, I just spit, my bad. Something else that could have been coming through when I said two-faced. There could be a need to balance out the masculine and feminine energy. Maybe it's not, for some of y'all, I do feel like some of y'all is coming up here as two-faced. But for others, there could just be like a need for you to tap into the masculine and the feminine. It's too much of one. And it's like, in order for you to get where it is that you are trying to go, whatever that is, you're going to need a little bit more of that masculine energy. Vice versa for some of you guys, but I'm really picking up on there's a lot of feminine energy, but we need more masculine. Also, we need to let go of the past. We got to stop sulking on what happened and then allowing that to like hinder us from continuing to move forward. It happened, and I'm hearing let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but like life is literally passing you by. We have to get up, okay? Why is this 2 of Cups here? Exactly. The Empress. This is you, pile 1. This is why I'm being so hard on y'all, because I feel like you guys have this huge energy behind you. Somebody has a fashion business here. You guys have this huge energy behind you, but it's like ego sometimes gets in the way, which that happens to some of us. There's a lot of pride. There's a lot of like dimming your own light, or like being involved in lower vibrational stuff. And it's like, you don't have to do that. And also with this Empress energy, with this Two of Cups, it's like, I'm really picking up on an energy of a lot of whoever's watching this. I'm so sorry because I know this is coming out harsh. This is my group that will talk to people and say like, oh, I love myself, you know, I deserve this. But on the inside, a lot of you feel like you don't deserve true love or like happiness. There's an insecurity there. So that needs to be worked through. There's like a facade that's being put up, and that needs to be addressed. But anyways, with this Six of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles, I'm picking up on an energy of there needs to be a detachment, because there are people in your environment that I do feel like are toxic. We talked about that in the beginning. So there needs to be an energy of putting them, like backing them the fuck up or cutting them all the way out. And there's a need for you guys to spend some time with yourself and get to know your other side. Some of you guys could be going through a dark night of the soul. You need to get to know that shadow side so y'all can work in, oh my gosh, what was I about to say? In tandem? It was something I was about to say, but y'all need to work together. You got to be able to flow with what this other energy is, because right now there's a lot of resistance with the masculine and the feminine, with the light and the dark. And it's like, you got to come into balance and learn how to work with all of these different things. That's what's going to bring you the most success, and that's what's going to get you, because I see you guys getting a lot of money, but it's like you got to learn how to work with these other factors that I feel like are still lingering around, or you got to learn how to cut them the fuck off. Like, I don't know. Like, there's something coming through here. Anything else for my pile one? Yes, the Five of Swords. Somebody needs to be cut off. Y'all could do yoga with this person. There's a friend here, I'm not gonna lie. There's like a friend group. They gotta go. This could even be like, yeah, the Three of Swords. If this is somebody close to y'all or somebody that y'all have already released, I still feel them in your energy. And believe it or not, it's almost like this person is affecting you. Whether it be like you guys don't want to have friends no more because this friend betrayed you, or y'all don't want to have a relationship no more because this person played you. Stop carrying that. You know what I'm saying? And if you need to cry about it, cry about it. But like, y'all are in this energy because it needed to be brought to you. But there's a lot of like the shadow side trying to show you what you've been avoiding, and here we are. No, face that. The quicker you face that, the quicker you will be able to come out of this. If they could do that, what's next for them? We have the Six of Swords. Exactly. You'll be able to move into a better space. I'm hearing calm thoughts. Okay, peace of mind, calmer waters. Okay, what will be coming to if they were able to do this, if they could do this? Yes, the Ace of Swords and the Star card. I cannot make this up. If y'all could, I don't know what I said, I was channeling, so I can't even remember half the stuff I said. But if y'all could tap into whatever this is, let me know down below. I hope y'all not too mad at me, but then again, I don't care because I'm here to get his message. Let me know down below, because this Ace of Swords, all the wisdom that you're gonna gain, I'm looking at this as like what you've been through, being your creative. It's like, this is where you get your inspiration from. This is how you're gaining your wisdom. The things that you've been through, appreciate it, face the dark, because a lot of you guys are going to get inspired when you actually face those emotions, especially for my artists. That's going to make sense for somebody. With this Star card, let's focus on healing. Some of you guys don't need to be focused on anybody else but you. Not family, not nobody, nothing else but you. And that's it. And also with this Six of Swords, yeah, I'm just getting like there's multiple people in these, but to me, it's all the same person. There's a lot of needing to look in the mirror and stop avoiding it. And that's period, point blank. So yes, pile one. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and we're gonna move on to pile two. Pile two, you guys chose this right here, this little glitter thing. Honey, I just coconut oiled my hands, so they're gonna be a little bit greasy, but this is my thing. You guys could be an Aquarius or have heavy Aquarius placements, but there's a star quality here about you guys, especially with that glitter. I see where you guys could really shine and be in the public eye if you would like to. Be that it girl, not that it really matters, or be that it boy, whatever. You guys could be something bigger than what you allow yourself to be, but you have to release it's almost like you guys have a tendency to self-sabotage, also minimize yourself. This could be based off of your own beliefs that you have kind of put in your head, maybe even intrusive thoughts, or maybe something that somebody has said to you in the past. There's a lot of that being carried with you, because when I think of this, it's so small, but it's so beautiful. Some of you guys could be short, some of you guys could be shorter and thicker. Some of you guys could have small features, small hands, but there's almost like, even if you're someone who is larger, taller, there's an energy of you guys putting yourself in a box. You know, P doesn't like that. And it's like, no, there's so much in here. Like, there has to be at least 70 little stars in here, but you would never know. So there's almost this message coming through of, one, release minimizing yourself. And I say it like that because I feel like this is an everyday thing for you, even when you don't notice it. Maybe some people tell you you're pretty, and instead of just saying thank you, you're just like, oh no, like, you know, but you know, I didn't do my hair today. It's like, girl, like, take the compliment. And that's something that I'm working on as well. Some of you guys minimize yourself because I feel like at a point in time, you really did used to feel confident and maybe pop your shit, but you know, people really was trying to take you down. And I think I talked about this in one of my videos. It's like, when you do stand up and people keep, you know, knocking you at the knees, you know, you think twice about getting back up once you're down on the ground, okay? Because so many people have tried to dim you, or it puts you in competition, or people start putting themselves in competition with you. It's like you guys become a target. Someone listens to Brent Faiyaz, Target on my chest just came through. But for you guys, so power one, I was getting more of like people. For you guys, I'm getting more of like, there's certain fleeting thoughts that you guys could have. Some of you guys could have OCD. There's like an intrusive thought, but I feel like it stems from either the fact that you continue to ruminate and invite this in, or like something that someone has said to you. And what I mean is, some of you guys be entertaining them thoughts. Like, you start to really like tear yourself apart, and it's like, why? You know what I mean? I'm literally getting the moon card here. There's a need to really step out of illusion, because you guys are way bigger than what you guys think you are. But you gotta want it for yourself. You know, P can't want it more than you. I just keep hearing like, stop minimizing yourself, okay? So let's see, what does Power 2 need to let go or release? I feel like somebody bullied you back in the day. They could have been an earth sign or a sibling, family. And I feel like you guys love, you love them. These are people that I feel like you cared about, but I feel like they don't even know how their words played a part in how you are today. Some of you guys are more quiet, or even if you're not, it's just like, this is giving childhood trauma, or even just certain things that happened or were said, that kind of plays a part in like how you are today and your confidence. So let's see. Why the Page of Cups? Why the Page of Cups? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Why the Queen of Pentacles? We have the Ace. I think that's the Ace of... Shit, what is that? The Ace of Wands. Okay. For some of you guys, these could be people. This could be an earth sign or a water sign. Someone who's older, and then also someone who's younger, or literally just an earth sign and a water sign. But there's a cycle here. For some of you guys, this is a cycle with these people. And you guys aren't sticking up for yourself, or you guys aren't letting people know like, this is where you draw the line, and it's starting to like suck out your energy. I know that was a little confusing, but that's going to make sense for somebody. Or there's just an energy of, I feel like this is more to gas you guys up, because there's so much that has been moved out of your way. And I think that's what's the scary part, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of things working in your favor. 333 is on my oven right now. And the path is clear. But it's like, y'all are putting the smoke. Y'all grabbing chairs, throwing it on the path in front of you. It's like there's a lot of self-sabotaging. For others, even if you're not self-sabotaging, I keep seeing this real big path in front of you. Almost like on the Wizard of Oz. But it's this real big path. Now Willy Wonka's coming through. Real big path. And it's like you guys can walk forward, but you've never... It's almost like you're like suspicious. It's giving Cancer energy, because the path is so open. Things are going so perfect. You see the opportunity there. I feel like on the inside, you know you can do it, but there's like this fear around actually starting to walk. It's like it's too real for you. Y'all gonna have to step out of that, because with this Ace of Wands, I feel like you guys, for some of you, you have missed certain opportunities in the past due to whatever this is that I'm picking up on. And I want to let you guys know that there is another opportunity that is going to roll around. And if it's not another opportunity, this is something new. And the reason why this is being highlighted in the way that it is because you're going to need to not minimize yourself so that you can really take full advantage of what this is with this Ace of Wands. So what's this Ace of Wands here? Ooh, hold on, too fast. Capricorn energy was right there. Why this Ace of Wands? Okay, it wants to come out again. So we have the Devil card. And we also have the Two of Wands. Okay, I'm getting two different things. If y'all know, this has to do with a person, like you guys have been very codependent. There's a toxic dynamic between you and someone else. A lot of sex, but not a lot of good stuff, no stability. Then you already know you need to let that person go. But for others, there's a lot of obsessing about what you could have, but you're not allowing yourself to really go after it. Why? It's like this Ace of Wands is something that I feel like you guys have wanted. There's a fire behind it. You guys think about it all the time. You guys always think about, like, should I do this, should I do that, or I want to step forward, but it's like you guys aren't taking the action. So let me see, what is your advice with this? How to? The Queen of Cups. There's a lot of people here. What the fuck? We have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Why is there so many court cards? Hold on. Why is there so many court cards here? Some of you guys could be getting help from somebody. For some of you guys, if you're scared to release a certain friend group, I see you guys having new friends. Like, there's new options coming in. So if you're scared of, like, not having support or getting, like, replacements of some sort, I see where that will happen. I don't know why that's coming through. But with this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords, I feel like there's a need for you guys to still remain in this Queen of Cups energy, but balance it out with that Queen of Swords. It's really time to set boundaries. And it's really time to go after it. You don't got to be aggressive. You don't got to be mean. But with this Ace energy, it's like there's a lot of sitting and feeling how things could be better, but there's not a lot of doing. So I feel like your advice is to accept that good things are happening for you. And with this Queen of Swords, to take action and start planning how you can get over there and really work on your confidence. Okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Someone could be an air sign or a water sign here. We have the Lovers. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you guys, what's on the opposite end for you is a dream job, career, a relationship that's going to be very fulfilling, or even a friendship. But in order for you to get over there, you got to come out of this Hangman energy where it's like you're just kind of stagnant, sitting, thinking. It's like, no, the road is open for you. Okay, so what else for Pile 2? What do they need to let go? What's being cut out? What do they need to release? We have the Moon card, Cancer energy. Like I said, illusions around who you are, what it is that you can do, and what you can bring to the table, because you guys are pretty big. You're a big deal, and there's something big coming towards you. But if you continue to doubt yourself and like be in this little mini energy, it's almost like I could hear Spirit being like, dang, like, should we give this to them? They want to, but they're scared that you're gonna fumble the bag. Literally, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you could easily fumble the bag if you continue to like let these illusions kind of take over and be your reality, because they're not. They're just that, illusions. So let's see. Pile 2. What needs to be cut out for Pile 2? What needs to be released? Holding on to what people have said to you in the past. We talked about that. What needs to be released for Pile 2? We have the Two of Cups. Okay, who is this? What's going on here? This could be a friend. Who is this that they need to release? This is either somebody at work, or yeah, we have earth sign and water. This is somebody at work, or if you guys have a friendship, even if you guys are super cool, it's almost like there's a codependency to something, or there's a distraction here. And there's a real big need for you guys to go at it alone. So this is not the time to be asking everybody what they think, their opinion. I'm not saying don't lean on people, but I feel like there's like something here for the Two of Cups to come up as something to release. that's concerning me. Let me see. Why the Two of Cups? It's almost giving me like a friend or like a relationship, a job. What is this? A partnership of some sort. We have the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys, this might be your relationship. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all, if y'all been thinking about this, if your partner doesn't get it together, or if y'all don't like start to see the vision together, I am seeing where you guys are gonna have to like really release them to go after what it is that you guys want. Some of you guys are gonna be getting a big job offer, and it might cause, you know, if your partner doesn't have a plan, or you don't have a plan to kind of merge the two, it may cause a separation in you guys' connection. But what I'm hearing is, why dim your light and not take the opportunity because of this? I'm sorry, I'm not saying that the relationship is not important, but I'm telling you, like, I'm literally picking up on, and we got the Five of Pentacles. I'm literally picking up on you having to walk away from something, and it's gonna hurt. But it's like, it's time for you. Like, I'm literally getting a dream job opportunity. Okay, so what else do you guys have to say about this for Power 2? Exactly. We have the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not gonna lie. However it's resonating, I'm gonna just tell it to you like this. Nine of Cups, that's wish fulfillment. This is all about you. Don't hold back. I don't know who all these people are. I just feel like there's a lot of say-so on you and what you should be going for. Maybe you were shy when you were young, so family has a lot to say. I don't know. Cut that shit the fuck out, because this Page of Swords, it's time to start that new project, or start whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. Go in that new direction, study what you need to study, and really put on for the city, okay? And with this Queen of this Queen of Wands, someone's name could be Sonya, or start with an S, or be Swan. With this Queen of Wands, I just feel like you guys are going to be so much more confident. You're going to be living for yourself. You're going to really be feeling bad and bougie. I'm literally hearing that. It's almost like your sexual energy is going to be popping. You're going to be feeling good, independent, in control, feeling like real sexy. I don't know. It's something about you making your own decisions and living for yourself and really stepping out that's really going to prove even to you that you are bigger than what you think. With this Knight of Pentacles too, not going to lie, all I'm going to say is miss one, next 15 one coming. If y'all lose this relationship or this situationship, just know there's someone else around the corner, okay? So yes, Pile 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and we're going to move on to Pile 3. All right, Pile 3. This is going to be interesting because this is like my mystery pile a little bit. I also heard like your love's like a drug. So for some of you guys, because let me tell you what I was picking up on. First of all, I don't know why this just came through, negative Nancy. Some of you guys need to release negative talk and stop talking to yourself a certain way. It's almost like what you guys feed yourself, that's what's cultivating inside of you, and it's nasty. So like, be nicer to yourself. That's for one. For two, somebody here could be Haitian. Anytime I get this, someone here could be Haitian. You could be from Louisiana. You could be tall. Or there's like a connection here. Yeah, air sign, water sign. Woo. Okay. Okay, let me start over. For some of you guys, there is a codependent connection to something. This could be physically to somebody. This could be to a specific food. Some of you guys are going to be drawn to Pile 4. This could also be to a certain idea that is long gone. Like, let's say if there's an ex that played you, or it's almost like there's this lingering energy. And I feel like God, spirit, the universe, even your ancestors, some of y'all did cord cuttings, y'all done saged the fuck out. Y'all have done a lot to try to cut this out, whether this is an addiction, a person, because you know you could be addicted to people, or maybe even to their energy, or maybe even to a food. There's a lot of prepping to get whatever this is gone, but yet you keep inviting it in. Like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing? Why are we doing cord cutting ceremony if we was just gonna call them the next day? That's literally what I'm getting. I just heard stand on what you said. When you set the boundary, stand on it. And if you know you're not in a place to really carry that boundary out, for some of you guys, this is a connection. You know, you block somebody, then you unblock them, then you block them, then you unblock them. Or like, there's a lot of like, don't text me, don't call me, but then you end up calling them. There's a lot of like, don't say it if you're not ready to really be about it, because I feel like there's somebody here that's not taking you seriously because you're not taking yourself seriously. There also could be other people that want to help you in a situation, and they're not taking you serious because you don't take yourself serious. So however this resonates, whether this is a thing, an idea, a person, a food, a drug, alcohol, I don't care. There's a lot of like saying one thing, doing another, and then you wonder why people aren't taking you serious. Or you wondering why you're not really feeling good about yourself. It's because you know you're not standing on what you said. That's for some of you guys. I don't know why when I looked at this right here, you guys really can't see it. Okay, let me see. Do you see that a little bit? It looked like somebody's tied. The way it looks to me right now is like there's a head right here, there's a body, those are the legs, and their hands are tied behind their back. So there's something that you guys possibly could feel bound to. And I'm gonna find out what it is. So let's see. This could be a connection. It could be a Scorpio, like I said earlier. Somebody that you used to be with, somebody that you're with now. It's almost like this person could feel like they're your other half. Some of y'all didn't call this person y'all twin flame. Y'all feel like this is like the mirror, the peanut butter to your jelly, whatever the fuck. But it's like, girl, like we gotta let this go for now because we have other things that we need to worry about, literally. Y'all might actually also be drawn to pile 1. Okay. Someone here likes lemons or they like sour candy, because I'm literally getting like a sour type of taste. Not like a sour taste, but almost like my mouth is watering in a way that it would if I tasted a lemon or if I tasted like something sour. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Sweet tarts. Some of y'all, this is like the idea that you and somebody are going to get back together. I'm sorry. Or that this person is actually going to be good for you. I'm so sorry. There's like an idea here. There's something that you guys are attached to, and it's like a drug almost that we need to just set that, you know. But let's see, for whoever that resonates with, pile 3. Oh, that just went in and out. Okay. Specifics. Whether related to what I just said or not related. What does pile 3 need to cut the fuck out? What does pile 3 need to cut out? Ooh, I just heard the blame game. Hold on. We have Judgment, the Sun upright, and the Hierophant. Okay. Y'all. Y'all gonna make... Y'all, I don't really want to do this today because I had to get real rough with pile 1. And I don't want to have to get rough with y'all. But you know what? There was something that I said to somebody the other day. And he took it because he knew I wasn't lying. Like, there's somebody, I'm gonna tell all his business. How do I want to say this without telling his business, but giving the example? Let me see. Let me think about this, y'all, because I just be talking and like I'm very blunt. So sometimes I really do have to think before I speak. Y'all should see what's in my 3rd house. It makes so much sense. And it literally says that in my chart, like this person can commonly say things and then regret that they said it later. So let me just think about this. Okay. So this specific person, I've known them for years. Years. And I'm not gonna lie, and this may resonate for some of you guys, or this could be the people that you invite in. He was very, now that I'm older, he had a lot of narcissistic tendencies that likely could have came from trauma or just something. And if that's not resonating, there's a lot of being stuck in your own ways. He was very stuck in his ways, and he thought he was above the law. And it's almost like I'm hearing outlaw of the city. It's like he used to get, oh my gosh, ghetto fabulous. He used to get all this attention from all these dirty dust buckets. Obviously you could tell this was one of my exes. And I don't know, it just hyped his head up. So he was living in this fantasy land where he just thought that he could get away with stuff. Whether it was cheating, the law, like anything. And then when he gets in trouble, it's like, woe is me. Why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep finding myself in these specific decisions, or these specific decisions in these specific scenarios? It's because you're not elevating. With this Page of Swords, we're staying in this page energy instead of coming up out of it. So let me just touch on this real quick, because that's not going to be for everybody, but this is for somebody, whether this is you or this person that you need to cut off. So this motherfucker was talking to me, and he was just going, because I'm like, you know, what happened? I'm like, how did you get back in jail? How did you get back in jail? What's going on? And, you know, there's this whole long story about how basically, you know, they violated his parole. But, you know, I know this person. So I'm like, no. Tell me, like, how did they violate it? Well, I was supposed to be here, but I was really here. Boom! That's what it is. Whether they violated. No, motherfucker, you was somewhere where you wasn't supposed to be. That's why you got in trouble. Stop blaming it on other stuff. Stop asking why do these things happen to you if you gonna keep putting yourself in the same situation. And that's what it's giving, Power 3. If you want different, you got to do different. If you want better, you got to do better. What did Kendrick Lamar say? Or the guy that was in that song? If you do what you always done, then you get what you always got, you dumb buffoon, or something like that. What song was that? Was that Cartoons and Cereal? If you do what you always done, then you get what you always, then you get what you always got, you dumb buffoon. Yeah, that's what it's giving. I'm so sorry, Power 3. Power 1 and 3, I had to really like cut in. For my people where that's not resonating, I'm gonna get to y'all in a second, but let me like get this out the way. Okay. There is a lesson here that we are not learning. I don't know if it's due to pride, ego. I don't know if the ego is in the forefront. I don't know if this is anger. I don't know if people have done you dirty in the past, so there's a tendency to get on this high horse, which, you know, I kind of can feel you. Why you would be up there. If they did you wrong and you know you're elevating, it's almost like, well, people were shitting on me before, so like I'm in this energy, but it's like that's not doing nothing for you, Power 3. There's a need for you guys to really understand that you guys are big. And that's what I had to tell this person. I'm like, you could be so big. He know. I'm like, you could be bigger than what you're doing, but you're just deciding to do this. It's like you're not getting it. The wake-up call, you're not getting it. What is it gonna take? You're worrying me. And regardless of what scale, whether this is super heavy or super light, there's an energy of why aren't you getting it? If you're not gonna get it, when I try to like, it's almost like I feel like God puts you in certain situations and it's like a light bruise and it's like, okay, they'll get it. They fell, scraped their knee, they're gonna get it. But it's like, y'all get back up and y'all just keep on keeping on. It's like, okay, I'm gonna really have to hit them with the okie doke for them to sit the fuck down. That's literally what it's giving. So one thing I will say about this, you guys are coming up as the Hierophant, so you guys are master teachers. You guys probably go through a lot, period. It's almost like it's just in the stars for you. And the reason why is because you guys, y'all have this like wise, I don't want to say like a know-it-all type of energy, but you guys really can teach people. And a lot of times, you know, the best teachers are the ones I feel like that then went through a lot of stuff. So it's almost like you guys, watch how you give out your energy. It's almost like the way you're projecting it for some of you guys, take it if it resonates, it's very ego. Let me see. Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? Something else that I'm picking up on, be clear about what it is that you want. Some of you guys need to step out. Why the Hierophant? Hold on. The Four of Swords. Okay. I'm just getting like, be clear about what you want, and when you say you're going to do something, do it. And get out of this woe is me energy when you know you could be doing more. I'm really picking up on the energy of you guys could be doing more. And the fact that this is coming out, because Power 2, I didn't even feel like this. But for y'all, it's almost like I could hear, there's just like a frustration on why haven't you got it yet, you know? Let's see. What does Power 3 need to cut out? What does Power 3 need to cut out? Knight of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, it's like, well, aren't you moving? Why are you still moving slow? Ten of Swords. If you do what you always done, then you get what you've always gotten. I feel like, I told y'all be getting bruised and fucked up and still be, I'm sorry, I don't want to trigger nobody, but like y'all be going through all types of stuff and still be sitting there as if it's not happening. As if y'all just didn't get slapped around with Jesus' sandal like 50 times. Just saying. And it's just like, get it now so that y'all don't have to go through this huge thing that I feel like is going to be coming if y'all don't get it. And then another thing is, stop putting yourself in toxic connections. You could have the love that you deserve if you would just let the fuck whatever this is go. What is this? Why this Ten of Swords? I just heard put down the phone. Page of Swords, what is this? Okay, some of you guys are still connected to an air sign or an idea, or like there's a lot of stalking. I know that sounds so crazy, but it's almost like there's somebody energetically still involved in your life that you likely need to cut off. Or there's an energy of let go of petty talk. I don't know, it's like y'all coming out kind of combative with the verbiage. I don't know what's going on here. 1 minute I want to say there's a need for you guys to not be so rushed in your decision making, be a little bit more tempered, do things in moderation, don't just fly off the handle. For 2, what's going on right here? There's a need for you guys to let go of staying in this energy with this Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of slow movement here. There's a lot of tiptoeing. But you guys are the Queen of Swords, whether masculine or feminine. You guys can be in this Sun energy where it's positive and it's not looking all toxic the way it was. But you gotta like stop overthinking. And I got this right here. You gotta stop overthinking. Some of you guys are distracting yourself. And that's crazy that I had that right there. Y'all might want to watch Pile 2. Some of you guys are distracting yourself with other things instead of looking in the mirror. What's going on, you guys? What is this? Not really facing some of the things that you've been going through, distracting. What does Pile 3 need to release? I just spit my bad. What does Pile 3 need to release? 8 of Wands. Ooh. The King of Swords. Okay, what's going on here? Is this a connection? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. For some of you guys, new love is going to be approaching. Your person is going to be really coming through. That's crazy though, because some of y'all, there's new love coming in, there's a better match, boom. For others, if you know you're in a toxic connection, because like you're coming up as a Queen of Swords, they're coming up as a King of Swords, there's a need for you to move away from this. I'm literally getting get up out of Dodge, okay? Especially with this Nine of Pentacles. This is very single energy. This is very working on me energy. This is very self-mastery. This is finally looking in the mirror and recognizing that you possibly could be the problem. Or you have possibly fell short, or you're possibly staying stagnant. Your next move needs to be this 8 of Wands. This is fast movement. I feel like you guys, you're meant to be abundant. You are meant to be, it's like you guys are blessed and highly favored, but it's like, oh my gosh, this high horse, what's really going on? And I hate that. Ooh, they gonna hate me for this video. Like I was not expecting this. Let me see, what else do I need to say to Pile 3? 6 of Swords. Some of you guys need to let go of resentment from a connection. There could be a lot of like combative energy around a connection, wanting to like get back at them, wanting to argue with them, wanting to spy on them, wanting to sabotage them. Or maybe there's somebody in your life that want to sabotage you. Whatever this is, it's really pulling on your abundance and it needs to be released. And you guys need to choose peace. And one of the ways to do that is by recognizing what exactly is it that's like a smoke screen in front of you that's making you think that that's not it, or maybe that doesn't need to be addressed. It's almost like there's an illusion here and there's an avoidance around what needs to really be looked at. And that's why there's like no peace around you guys. I'm not gonna say like right now, that was a little extreme, but if you guys find yourself in these certain situations, it's like I just keep seeing a lesson having to be learned every time. Aren't y'all tired? Like, come on now. But let's see. Why is 8 of Wands? Why is 8 of Wands for Pile 3? The Magician. Yeah, okay, so listen. For those where none of this other stuff really resonated with the whole relationship, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line, you guys, okay, need to stop staying put. Be about what you say you're going to do. Let go of that procrastinating energy. Let go of that codependent energy, distracting yourself with whatever you're distracting yourself with. Because I feel like all y'all need to depend on is you. You don't need nobody else in order for y'all to literally make it where y'all want to go. You don't need that person, that drug, that this. That's for somebody. You don't need that. There's something here that you guys are leaning on. Even if it's not a substance, this could just be like comfort. Step out, because that's what's going to bring you the most abundance. That's when you're going to really recognize your power. It's like you guys are master manifestors. You could literally have everything that you want, which is why I feel like y'all get into trouble with that high horse energy, because y'all can get it if you need it. But there's like, it's like, watch how you, y'all can manipulate people. You know you can. It's the Magician is right here, but it's like, watch how you put that energy out, because you know there's always a get back. But let me see. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine that's a player here, or somebody that's a player. What are you trying to tell me about pile 3? What do they need to release? What does pile 3 need to release? Make it clear. 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. Exactly. That combative energy, that toxic energy, toxic people. There's almost like there's a familiarity with chaos. And it's like that's where some of you are dwelling and being, because you're not used to anything other. You're not used to peace. So when you come around peace, you kind of start self-sabotaging it because you're not used to it, or you start questioning it. And it's like, stop doing that. You deserve better. Walk away from the bullshit. I'm literally hearing that. Give me more. One more about this. Give me one more. Ooh. There's a lot of females or a lot of people here. The Hangman. Spend some time with yourself. Some of you guys, yeah, let that other shit go. If you guys have been, I literally am picking up on someone that has been right now. Someone that's like using their sexual energy a certain way, which there's no judgment, but there's a lot of partners here. And I feel like a lot of stuff, if you keep going this route, you know who you is. It's like it's gonna end up blowing up in your face if it hasn't already. And it's gonna cause this transformation. There's this old energy and come out of that place of comfort, stagnancy, not wanting to see what the real root of the problem is. Period, point blank. So yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Let me, okay, clear that out. Ring for ding-a-ling. That's literally what it says. Yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. And we're gonna move on to pile 4. All right, pile 4. This is like my goofy pile, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It's very straightforward. We're gonna pull some cards, but some of you guys, this has something to do with your diet, something that you guys are ingesting. And I feel like there needs to be a change. You guys actually might resonate with pile 3, but in the sense of stop saying you're gonna cut that out of your diet, or stop depending on that thing when you're trying to lose weight or trying to gain weight. It's like it's something you're trying to do, and something with what you're ingesting is stopping the flow. So there's something that needs to be cut out of your diet. It could be like something you're addicted to, something that's kind of like countering your goals. So like, let's say if you're trying to lose weight, but you're constantly, like me, eating biscuits, like 8 biscuits on a specific day. It's like, listen, your goal is to do X, but this is not fitting in that goal. Or let's say you have fitness goals. It's like there needs to be a change in diet, or there needs to be more of a dedication or a discipline, okay? Also, I'm looking at this. We have happiness within, and we have snack pack. There could be something that you're overindulging in, and there's a need to cut back a little bit. This could even be in spending. Also, I'm hearing try to cut out comfort eating. I feel like this is my pile that has body goals. I can hear somebody being like, oh, I feel personally attacked, but there's something that you're ingesting that I'm just hearing like, stop. Okay, like, you know you're not supposed to be eating that. Stop. Let's see. We have happiness within. Also stop, or what I'm picking up on, that was a little abrasive, but there's a need to cut out the idea of thinking that you need X in order to be happy. For some of you guys, that could have been literal like an X, but there's like this factor, this X factor that you feel like you need in order to be happy. Maybe when you guys are feeling sad, you turn to ice cream. Maybe when you guys are feeling sad, you turn to TV. Maybe when you guys are feeling down, you lean on this. There's a codependency with something. It's almost like this thing is giving you serotonin, and I'm hearing like it's not healthy for you, so there's a need to pull from like something else in order to start feeling better. This could be like working out, or like finding different ways to kind of get that boost without going to that. For example, bread. Bread is actually something that we tend to crave a lot for multiple reasons, but if our serotonin levels have dropped, especially like for my women right before our period, we can crave like a lot of carbohydrates. It's like a feel-good type of food. So it's good to know the root of certain things so you can kind of address it in a different way. Instead of just going out and picking out all this bread, you can find out, okay, what if it's my serotonin levels, like, do I need to like take some GABA, or like maybe, I don't know, Zoloft. Wait, it's 4:44 on the clock right now. Like, what can I do to address the root cause? Okay, so it's a lot of like, stop looking at the outside and let's look at the root. Okay, So what does Power 4 need to, too fast. What does Power 4 need to cut out? What does Power 4 need to cut out? We have the World card. Okay, this is what it's giving me. I feel like it has already been made clear to you guys what needs to stop. And I feel like you guys go in and out of stopping this, but you have this, it's almost like there's this urge to continue to pick it up. It's almost like I'm hearing hot, don't touch. You guys know it's bad, but yet you keep trying to like literally touch it. You know it's hot, but you keep trying to touch the pot. So there's just a need to, when it's done, just be done with it. This could also be separate from what I was already talking about. With this World card, I feel like there's a lot of things that are being cut out of life for you. This could be friendships, relationships. Maybe you're starting to find that you're not resonating with certain things. I'm hearing certain readings on YouTube. Could even be this reading. It's time to cut it out, baby. There's an elevation happening. You need to go elsewhere. Follow that feeling of having to cut certain things out. Temperance, what I say, moderation, not overindulging, also being nicer to yourself, being kinder to yourself. Stop distracting, looking at everything on the outside and start looking at what's in front of you. What really needs to be addressed? What needs to be cut out here? Sagittarius energy for Power 4. What needs to be cut out? We have the Two of Cups. Some of you guys, it could be drinking. Why the Two of Cups? Remember how I said there's something that you guys rely on that you feel like brings you happiness? And there's a need for you to cut it out, because you'll soon find out that really the happiness can be found within yourself. It's a mental thing. For example, you know, addictions, that's a hard struggle. So like, I'm gonna try not to touch on addictions, but y'all know I used to smoke. Honey, I love cigars. And it started to become this thing where I felt like I needed it. And I could not break it. Now again, with addictions, it's like a whole thing. But like, I could not break away from the whole dopamine effect that I felt like I got from smoking, until I allowed myself to kind of see and cut back and be like, oh look, that same high that you get from smoking, or that same feeling of euphoria, you could also get it by doing this. Like, you could also do this. Or it was just like, there needs to be a break of something so that you guys can start to see. It's almost like there's hidden knowledge here, or something that's like you're not seeing because you're not allowing yourself to actually see it with this Fool card, to take that leap of faith, maybe cut something off, cut something out. And like I said, with addictions, like that's a whole nother monster, because best way I can describe it is, for my visual people, picture a bunch of dots right here, different colors. For my people that are super visual and creative, they'll be able to do this. Picture a bunch of dots, different colors. All colors of the rainbow. Let's say I take away the orange dots, the red dots, the yellow dots. All those dots are gone. So wherever those dots were in this place where these dots are, there's gonna be gaps, right? So when you bring in an addiction, it's like, those gaps, let's say those are serotonin gaps. Those gaps that were normally there with those colors that I just named, they're not there no more. So now when you bring in alcohol or a certain food, caffeine or smoking, nicotine, it's almost like now it's getting filled. So now your mind is literally chemically picking up on, oh, this is what's gonna make me feel good. This is what I need. This is that, because there's like a gap there. So that's why it really be hard for people to cut back on addictions. It's literally like something chemically going on in their brain. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if you could find something else to fill this gap, this metaphoric gap, or even like this, like for real gap, some of you guys maybe talk to somebody to kind of separate from this. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be able to recognize like, oh, I really don't need that. That's just my mental telling me I need that. Or that's my mental telling me I have to do this. There's like a need to break away from this and start new. It's like a new perspective that's trying to come to you, or a new sense of awareness. Like even with coffee, I mean, I always get on this high horse with coffee. Like, I be having to bring it down, but like there's been times where I've like not had coffee at all, and I'm like, why did I feel like I needed that? The mind is a powerful thing, so there's a lot about like mastering the mind. What's going on here with the High Priestess? We have the King of Pentacles. Why the High Priestess? Okay, there's something here with work that you guys are not seeing. And I also feel like what you guys need to cut off, especially if you don't like your job, is the job. Because emotionally, you guys are not satisfied here. You don't like it, and there's just a need to start new. Allow yourself to have a new experience. Allow yourself to actually go after what it is that you truly want. Don't get so caught up in the money portion of it. It's almost like there's a lot of like wanting to stay in one place because you're comfortable there, wanting to stick with whatever addiction or whatever this because you're comfortable there. There's something here, that X factor, and there's a need to allow yourself to like move in a different direction. Be kind with yourself. Do it in moderation. You don't got to fully jump in, like take the leap, but you know, like, I don't know, because somewhat I want to say like just take the leap, but basically if things are a little bit uncertain as you're walking into or after this leap, like if things are a little bit uncertain, like you take that new job and things are a little bit shaky at first, give yourself time to adjust, because I feel like there's something else here for you. There's a new perspective or a new life, new job, new something, honey. But until you kind of take that step out, you're not really going to see it. Why the Fool card? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this the 7 of Cups? Yeah, the 7 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. When I think of the 7 of Cups right now, I'm thinking of, in the Wheel of Fortune, there's a constant cycle of illusion. There's also a constant cycle here of not being able to make a decision. It's like you guys will sit there and not take the jump. We got to make a move. That's for somebody. That's separate. But with this 7 of Cups, there's a lot of like staying in this energy of confusion. Staying in this energy of like, it's almost like this is giving me the Moon card. It's like an illusion. It's like a dreamy state, but it's not a lot of action. It's not a lot of like practical energy, real energy here. So it's almost like there's a need for you guys to start with this Magician card, really having mastery over your mind, which that's going to take time. This is kind of like a different spread for you guys, because it's really not talking to what you need to cut out. It's more so talking into or speaking to learning how to kind of vibe with whatever it is that's going on and learning how to master it. Because once you get to that place of self-mastery, it's almost like this is going to be so eye-opening. And I actually think I'm going to make a video about this, because once you defeat certain things mentally, honey, you'll be like, it's a different feeling to beat something mentally. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, we'll talk about it. But anyway, what's going on here with this 7 of Cups? What needs to be cut out? Can you be clear, please? We have the Page of Swords. What needs to be cut out? I heard the fear of like wanting to start something new. There could be like a procrastination, or maybe you guys, like, if it seems like it's too much work, you guys kind of stray away from it. But it's like you want the end goal. You guys are going to have to put in the work, even if it seems a little bit scary for you guys to really get there. You guys are going to have to speak up about what it is that you want for you to get there. You're going to have to walk into the unknown. You're going to have to use your brain, use a little bit of brain power, a little bit of this for you to beat whatever this is. And that's crazy, because the Swords is giving me a lot of mental strain, or even just thinking, mastering the mind, things of that nature. We also have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why the 5 of Swords? Something needs to be cut out, and I feel like it's a certain way of thinking. With this Ace of Wands, we need some new ideas, new thought process. 4 of Pentacles and this King of Cups. If you guys have been harboring certain emotions, it might be time to find an outlet to let that out, because I feel like those emotions are actually manifesting into whatever this addiction or this overindulgence that I'm picking up on is. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a drug. It could literally be like watching social media, or like intrusive thoughts, or I don't know. It's almost like there's like a ritualistic, is that a word? Like constant doing something and like ruminating, or like it's a constant thought. It's something that you keep doing. But if you would address whatever this 4 of Pentacles is, whatever you've been holding on to, and I feel like it has to do with your emotions, you would be able to transform this. For example, let's say if you're dealing with a breakup and there's underlying feelings of sadness, and you're not realizing that you might be overeating as a comfort to the breakup. If we could address that, we might be able to like combat this. That was just an example. But let's see, anything else for Power 4? We also have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 9 of Swords. Why the 9 of Swords? For you guys, like, there's something really affecting your thought process. Some of you guys might also want to talk to a therapist, because there might, if you agree with that, there might be a need for some type of medication to help you, or there might be one. I do see that here that could help you. or there's a need to talk to a therapist. That's for some. But I'm also seeing here with this Nine of Swords, there's a need to address the things that have been going on in your mind. Shine light on that. Maybe reach out to somebody to talk. There's a need to put it out there, because the way it's manifesting in these ways that I feel like is affecting the body. Give me one more card, please. And don't let your pride get in the way. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like that was gonna because I just seen that. That's gonna get, what am I trying to say? That's gonna put you in a new emotional situation where you guys are gonna actually see new stuff. So now there's not so much of that fear of the unknown, because you now see that this is possible. What I mean is, let's say something happened to you and now you're like really cautious about connecting with different people. But if you allow yourself, you know, to talk about these things, be vulnerable and meet people so that you can actually get new experiences under your belt, you're gonna like, it's almost like you're gonna complete that level, and then you're gonna boss up from there. You're gonna be like, oh, see, it wasn't that bad, or oh, see, you know, maybe I am overthinking this, or maybe I am stronger than what I am. It's gonna really elevate you. We also have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why the 5 of Cups? There's a lot of lower energies coming in, or, you know, harsher energies. Ugh, ouch. 5 of Cups, we have the Justice card. What's going on here? There's a lot of like cards here of people looking elsewhere instead of looking at themselves. So there's a lot of looking at what other people are doing. What's their karma for hurting me? What's their this? How can they change? Or even if it's not that deep, it could even just be like, there's a lot of looking elsewhere. And maybe you help a lot of people. Maybe you're that friend that gives guidance to other people. But it's like, when are we going to look at us? When are we going to be vulnerable with her titty all out? When are we going to be vulnerable about us? Talk about our own emotional situations. Address what's going on with our body. Address what's going on with us. When are we going to pour into us? That's what needs to be talked about, because I feel like, or address for some of you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of like, oh, I wonder what they're doing, or focus on other things when it needs to be really focused on self. You get what I'm saying? So yes, Pile 4, that was your spirit. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.